소리 안 나? 그걸 들리지. 이게 더쇼가 이게 지금 WA부터 시작을 해요. 여기가 지금 어디냐면은 디트로이트 타이거즈 하나 WA. 지금 얘는 지금 포수고, 그래가지고 내가 만든 캐릭터. 이름을 좀 특이하게 지어가지고.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Alexander gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now a drive out to left center field.
You're going.
Panero blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Stepping into the box, Cody Clemens. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now A 2-0 game.
All right.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong...
At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Gonzalez.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for... Is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
더블A 쪽이라
All right, take a rip
Digging
here.
in,
Let's go.
Sai Ko. He'll try.
잠깐만 옵션을 타자 좀 보이게 해줄게. 이거는 너무 좀 내가 치기가 어려워가지고.
To follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Settling in now, Wilson Garcia.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hold, now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
All right, let's sit on something you like
Digging
right
in
here.
now, Sai
Now
Ko.
batting, catcher, Sai Ko.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field.
You're scoring.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now batting, Cody Clemens. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wait.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Sai
catcher,
Ko.
Sai
First pitch of the
Ko.
at-bat.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit to short. Scooped up.
Get out,
And
get
the
out, get
two-out
out.
He's
threat
out.
will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of
final line
confidence.
score for our ball
Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
여기가 거의 꼴찌입니다.
Minor League Baseball.
트레이드 되려면 일단 메이저로 올라가야 되거든요.
Into the box, Jonathan
Batting
Lopez.
second, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first.
Now in the box, Sai Ko. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Go.
First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits. No. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cy Cole. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
On the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Digging in, Cy Cole. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Cy Cole. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, let it fly right here. Come on, big guy,
First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, that ball was good. Hard. Good job.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Brandon Dixon.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
아주 그냥 난장판이네. 따라가고 있어. 자, 와 이거 뭐냐?
So coming to the plate, Cy Cole, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Here we go.
Ready with the 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Hey, drive it in for us. Here we go.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
The first baseman, number 12.
So a runner at second,
Brandon.
2 down now. And now here's Brandon Dixon. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. The Seawolves are out on top 7-6.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Erie Seawolves posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Joe Navalon claims the win out of the pen, his first. Spencer Watkins earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan, please.
하나 둘 하나 둘 하나 둘 하나 둘 하나 둘 하나 둘.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Albert Abreu, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's...
Stepping in, Cy Ko. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hey, come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Horton, the runner at third. Pinero is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Swing that hot bat, huh?
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that low.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Stay hot, baby.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Pinero rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Brandon Dixon steps in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Cody Clemens.
Has a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3.
Standing in, Cy Ko. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Scooped up.
Down.
1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Digging in, Brendan Dixon, and their runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kellen Deglin.
The batter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Ready now, Sai Ko. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hot shot on the ground to short.
Go, dig.
And there are 2 away now.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Kellen Deglin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hot up. Cole has a play. 1 out.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Sai Ko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So striding forward now, Brendan Dixon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time.
Three. First base. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. 3.
5-2 the final score tonight. Erie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Faedo wins his 3rd of the season. Spencer Watkins closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign.
They left 8 men on base.
Time for minor league. Brian Keller will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he popped him up.
Get down. All right, make your turn.
In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Cody Clemens. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is popped up. Bird waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Chad Setio is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The set and the 2-2. Fastball hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Sai Ko. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line hard to the left side.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, way to drive that one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
He's running. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Sai Ko. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got it to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding forward now is the DH, Cody Clemens. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one, and he is tagged out here. Boy, up. Digging in once again, Sai Ko. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
The batter, number 8.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cody Clemens. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out,
On
beat it
to
out.
first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is ready for another chance. Phil Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This on to third. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Trenton Thunder jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Reeves earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
They left 8 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Sai Ko. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him.
Come on,
The
baby,
0-1
stay on up
pitch.
there, kid.
Fouled off. Schmidt, 23 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
2 out with the man at first.
That's a
Not
ball.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hit. Standing in, Chris Gittens, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ps4. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Nice shot right there.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. In now, Cody Clemens. No hits to this point.
Designated hitter.
The 0-2 home.
Clemens.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there.
Coming to the plate now, Ps4, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Cody Clemens.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Paid Savit.
The 1-1 pitch.
Right spot. Punch up now.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Round hard. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Ambergy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So digging in now, Esteban Pacheco. The winning run is at first base.
Pacheco.
The 1-1 pitch. And get that winning run into scoring position. There's one.
That's an out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Gilliam, who's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 3-2. Oh, this is hit. 2 to second for one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. So a big moment in the ball game here. Cy Cole. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Brandon Dixon steps in now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Minor League Baseball is... Now at the plate, Cy Cole is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Cole enters the day in third place in All-Star fan voting at his position at third, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
The 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Ambergate. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning.
Get your pitch, huh?
Into the box now, Cy Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. At the plate, Max Burt. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Ben Ruda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Cy Cole. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is pulled into right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on
Ready once again, Cy Cole. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done in the bottom and come away with a loss.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player receives input from a coach.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball. It's the show. Ryan Rollison, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Come on, baby, stay high.
Another throw over. Being especially careful here. Saucedo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Once more, a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Ah, big guy, stay hot up there.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits. Coming to the plate now, Cy Ko. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
This is flared out towards second.
Hold on, right here.
Turn here. Make a
And
turn.
that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Brandon Dixon steps in now.
Designated hitter, Brandon Dixon.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Striding into the box, Cy Cole. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he's back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Slide.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Cy Cole. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Time for minor league. So stepping in, Cy Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wynkoop has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Brandon Dixon. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cy Cole. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Jones will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner. Digging in to try it again, Cy Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. But foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cy Cole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. This is line to left.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Fernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Weinkoop wins his 3rd of the season.
3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor. Now at the plate, Cy Cole. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Melendez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Miles Jones, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball to 3rd. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Leading off the inning, Cy Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, Cy Cole, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot toward 3rd. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out. Ready for another shot now, Cy Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back in standing.
No one better, huh?
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Watch up, drive in for it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. To 2nd for 1. On to 1st. It's a double play as their woes continue. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Jordan Foley with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a... The game's future.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Cy Ko. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to left field. Hill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Settling in now, Robbie Glendening.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Robbie Glendening.
This is line to left. Carviotis is right there as he'll put it away without much. At the plate, Hunter Owen.
The third baseman, number 2, Hunter.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Cy Ko. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Grounded to short.
Come on, run out.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in now, Cy Ko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Into the box, Cy Ko. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third.
Get out, get out.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and now here's Brandon Dixon.
Your turn now. No one
0-1 pitch on its way. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. No damage done.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Runners on base.
Minor League Baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Logan Hill, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. High pop up. Ko is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail.
Here we go.
Now in the box, Cy Ko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Heredia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Cy Ko.
Now batting, third baseman, Cy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set.
See it driving. Let's go.
At the plate, Cy Ko. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Cy Ko. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Get here. And there's one down now. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Erie Seawolves rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
For the victorious Seawolves, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
The show's continue. Stepping in, Cy Ko took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cy Ko. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Number 12, Brandon Dixon.
On the ground to the right side. Reined in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning. Digging in, Cy Ko. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Owen in foul ground. And no one will track it down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Get your pitch, drive it.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up, there's one, but the return throw will be too late and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
The first baseman,
Brandon Dixon steps in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Leading off the inning, Cy Ko. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 5-2 the final today. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Marvel earns his first win of the season.
10 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on base.
Welcome to ready now, Mitchell Tolman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Into the box now, Cy Ko. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brandon Dixon steps in now. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. This is on the ground over to first. Elmore on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up now, Cy Cole. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
Let's make a play. Hold him right here. Let's go.
Charlie Tilson.
To third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Cy Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So striding in, Cy Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
Where's that swing from?
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And now here's Brandon Dixon.
Brandon.
The 0-1 delivery. There he goes. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. The runner scores from second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Standing in, Cy Cole. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Madris is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Digging in once again, Cy Cole.
The third baseman, Cy Cole.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
There you go. You're going 2.
And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brandon Dixon. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Erie Seawolves.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop, Also, do not go. When the manager's order is met with some resistance, he pushes back. For his defiant attitude, the player is issued a yellow light. Yellow means proceed with caution.
The game's future.
Let's play ball.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way.
Side. Go.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Cole, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Get back, get back.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Stepping in, Alexis Pantoja. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Gonzalez.
The designated hitter, Oscar.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
For Erie, the third base.
Ready for another chance? Cy Cole. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Chad Setio.
The first baseman, number 22, Chad.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Joey Morgan.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The center fielder, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Hideo Nomura. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cy Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cody Clemens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
And this throw gets away from him. Standing in, Chad Setio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Cy Cole. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, one time right now.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Lee Jin Chu, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Lee Jin Chu.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit to third. Will it be two? One there.
That's an out.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ground to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Digging in the switch hitter, Sai Ko. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ballgame is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Akron Rubber Ducks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Time for minor. Into the box now, Sai Ko is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Scott isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Sai Ko. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Sai Ko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first. Now to the plate, Tyler Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Tyler
on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Bo Naylor.
Now batting.
The 1-2.
Whoa. Naylor.
All left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school.
Coming to the plate now, Sai Ko. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Brendan Dixon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Sai Ko. He singled his last time up. Don't want to forget about him.
He did a good one.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Call will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Kai Tom. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Sai Ko. He flew out in his last at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
All right, make the turn. Go, 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 two,
He takes the turn and heads for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run. So that's now 7 triples for him on the season, fellas.
And, Matt, that's a pretty good number. That tells me he loves to shoot the ball in the gap, and he's not afraid to go full throttle around the bases.
Popped him up. Pantoja is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Cade Civic. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel...
Striding in, Sai Ko. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Keep it going up there. Your turn.
Line to the right side. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Brandon Dixon steps in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cade Civic. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Call in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Wander Javier. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a liner. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Slide.
The tag, and he's safe. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching when runs are
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cy Ko. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Digging in to try it again, Cy Ko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey now, here we go.
There we go.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. To second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Brandon Dixon steps in now, and they're runners at the corners now.
Dixon, get one up there, huh?
Center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Cy Ko. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well hit to right, but foul.
Hey, keep trying. Let's go, big dog.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Dixon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in, Cody Clemens.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Ready for another shot now. Dawa Lugo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Right fielder.
The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. The strike, the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
You can do it.
Settling in now, Cy Ko. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Horton over at second. Pinero on at first with 2 down.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now, Yadiel Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is... Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Harrisburg Senators put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
Our final line score. First for the victorious.
Cy Ko will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Cy Ko.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now batting, catcher.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Grandal.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, look at that stop. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. In there, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to knock.
Your attention,
Cy
please.
Ko will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 61. Cy.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping in for the Braves, Eric Thames. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Avila, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Avila goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cy Ko enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Freddie Freeman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Leaves the circle change high. Can't do much of that, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the 2nd one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Grounded up the first baseline.
1 out.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Here we go now, let's go.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Strike him out now. Get him
Ooh,
yourself.
that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Braves. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
9-7. Cy Cole takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They trail 3-2. Mauricio Calderon will move into
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Ladies and
Cy
gentlemen,
Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Chicago, number 61.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Nobody here. Nobody.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Full count, 3-2. Corey Dickerson is on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up. out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
First offering on its way. Francisco Cervelli is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
And the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andreas Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Flores swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Mauricio Calderon will grab a bat.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job.
Your
Cy
attention,
Coe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Kevin Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. In the air, down the line in left. Schwarber moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
No, one down now. One down.
The pitch.
Nope.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three-two pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
That's a ball.
Ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Two away now.
The 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check.
Let's play ball.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Albert Almora. And he's getting his first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the Cy Cole will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Next for the Mets, Luis Delgado. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
Line toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ballard, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. This is his first year at the big league level. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Hernandez at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Now batting, Jeff McNeil. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive.
A dive by Baez. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Orlando Arcia is up off the bench to lead it off.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Ladies and
Cy
gentlemen,
Coe
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start the
for
8th.
Chicago Cubs, number
Next to bat
61.
for the Giants, Buster Posey. He was retired via the ground ball last time
Ball,
up.
that's in.
Way inside with that. And a pretty easy take there. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
No outs here, fellas.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this
We got
at bat.
2 balls,
One
1
might be
strike.
coming right here.
Now the 2-1 is looked at
Ball,
off the
that's
plate
it,
for a
out.
ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an
Hey, come
electric
on now, here we
fastball.
go.
If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tries the
That's it,
slider to
1-2.
ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the
Now
bullpen.
batting, right fielder, Joey Ricketts.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd.
Now it's the
Seems to
final-
enter